Hello, everyone. Brett the Comic Novice here, and today I'm going to be looking at the latest installment of the Dawn of the DCU, The Adventures of Superman, Jon Kent, not to be confused with Jon Kent, son of Kal-El. This is a six-issue mini, which I was very interested in trying because I pieced out of the Son of Kal-El at issue 12 because it was going nowhere slow. And I did not even get into the Lazarus Planet thing, so I was curious to find out what or how well this is written. And just like the thumbnail says, I believe that this is, there's some adventure, there's some action, and there's dialogue. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get into this, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions and feelings about this issue of whatever this is. All right. So, as we have our adventures of Superman, Jon Kent, we open to basically find an immediate action scene, which I will tell you, having read The Son of Kal-El, that was action was little and far, few and far between, where we have this, Ultraman who is defeating this Superman on some Earth. And yeah, after he vaporizes him, now we are, I, you know, great introduction to the issue. However, that sadly is where the action leaves off, because if you actually delve further into this issue, the next bit of action is Jay complaining that he can't be seen in public because Jay is Superman's boyfriend, but we can't now have the Son of Kal-El, Jon Kent, be recognized as being dating Jay. So, boo-hoo for Jay. You know what? I think you should just dump him. Just dump him. Your life will be a whole lot easier, and you won't have to wear winter clothing in the summer or whatever. We get a call to action that occurs within the first few pages, so that's exciting. We get, this. Yeah, one of the things that I thought was quite odd, and maybe it's because I did not read the Lazarus Planet thing, was we get this Jon Kent talking with Barbara Gordon, and she's informing him of what's going on, and he's giving her the play-by-play. The Teen Titans, or the Titans, are taking care of some other business elsewhere. And then as these satellites are basically dropping out of the sky, plummeting to Earth, causing havoc, we have this situation where possibly the electric blue Superman is coming out of Jon Kent. That sentence didn't sound well. Anyway, um, then we are greeted with, as we get some action and saving the heroicism, we get the Val Zod, and Jon Kent immediately recognizes the name of an arch nemesis that his father has done. And then we get this stupid, in my opinion, this stupid dialogue where Jon Kent talks with Val Zod, basically saying, some superheroes just start, punching people in the face and don't ask questions. And I'm going to ask questions, sure. Okay. Yeah. The Earth is safe. The Earth is safe, ladies and gentlemen, because Jon Kent will not punch first. He will not even punch second or third. He will just whatever. I didn't appreciate that back and forth, but that's just my thing. They get Mr. Terrific to vouch for who Val Zod is, and then we get this notification that they know each other. They know each other from days of old. And then they even reference another Tom Taylor book, which was the Earth 2 and Earth Worlds and an Earth 2 Society. So I know he didn't write the whole thing, but I do know, because I did pick it up for pretty cheap, all the issues, and I haven't read it. But it's kind of sad that Tom Taylor is using all of his previously known entities or whatever to make, I don't know, Jon Kent more likable or more out there, or maybe, just kind of wow us. I don't know. I don't know what the purpose is of this. Maybe it's just because if you don't do an Elseworld and your name happens to be Tom Taylor, uh, things don't generally go well for you. I don't know. I'm not. I'm just presuming. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong about the whole thing. We get introduced to Red Tornado from Earth 2, and we get this, I guess you could say, I'm not sure if it's a spoiler. I don't know if it was discussed in the Earth 2 or any of the things. So we get the, reveal that Red Tornado 2, or, Red Tornado from Earth 2, or, whatever whatever, it is possibly a Lois Lane from that Earth. And of course, all hope was lost when that Clark Kent, or that Superman, was destroyed by Ultraman. The sad part about the entire thing is, besides the introduction, the introductory, wowness of the first couple pages, all it was a lot of dialogue and set up. You could say that there was a little bit of action within the satellites coming and falling on Earth. However, that is quickly dispelled by just massive amount of dialogue. And sadly, you know, the for better or for worse, the solicits for this comic actually gave you the same exact information that you had going in here. The only thing that you didn't know is Mr. Terrific was not going to be there, and possibly, Red Tornado from Earth 2 was not going to be there. But every single thing else, and for better or for worse, the solicits gave you the information. And I will say, I've seen a couple of Clayton Henry's previous stuff that he's done. Was not a fan. I feel as though I actually do like the art here. Maybe I'm mixing him up with somebody else, but this was actually the better Clayton Henry art and I was actually kind of concerned for this going forward. I'm not sure I'm going to continue on with this, well, at least buying it. I think I'm going to probably, pick it up through the DC Infinite Universe subscription that I have, and that's how I'm going to be reading it, because, like, again, with what it gives me in the solicits, I was not surprised at all for what happened. And maybe I should just, go in blindly and read the comic without the solicits. But you know what? Shouldn't the solicits kind of excite me? And shouldn't the comic actually add more to what again, I'm a comic novice. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. If I'm wrong, comment down below. I'd appreciate hearing from you. I appreciate hearing from some of you emailing me at comicnovice@gmail.com, or, whatever. So with that, I think I'm going to conclude this video. Again, I'd love to hear from you. Please give me your thoughts. Am I being too irrational and just stopping? Or, did I give it actually one issue too many for that instance? Again, like, subscribe, do all the things. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more stuff. I do have things in the works. And until next time, I will see you in the dollar bins. There we are. Okay. Is that recording? Yep, that's recording. We're at 1 minute, 22 seconds. Okay.